kids, it's Pastor Jim here with Time for the Child in Us All. And today I want to talk about how we make decisions, especially how we make decisions when there are more people than just one. I mean, if just one person's involved, I could ask you, would you like vanilla ice cream or chocolate ice cream? You might have to think about it, but whatever you wanted, you could pick that one. But what if you were with a group of friends and you were trying to decide what to play? And maybe, somebody wants to play checkers, somebody else wants to go play football, somebody else wants to play pretend superheroes. How do you decide what you're going to do? You could go off and all do your own things, but if you want to play together, how are you going to play? How are you going to decide what to do? Are you just going to let whoever is oldest make the decision? Or maybe whoever is biggest, or whoever has the loudest voice, or who's youngest? Maybe you'll take turns making a decision. Sometimes families are trying to decide, they're going to decide, hey, let's go out to eat. Let's go buy some food someplace. We don't have time to cook dinner. We're going to buy some food. And maybe somebody will say, ooh, can we get pizza? Because they really like pizza. But maybe somebody else said, I'd rather have hamburgers. And maybe somebody else would rather have Chinese food. How are you going to decide? Well, maybe if there was 6 people in your family and 4 of them wanted pizza, and 1 wanted hamburgers and 1 wanted Chinese food, you might probably get the pizza since most people wanted pizza. And that seems kind of fair that way. Although if you always got pizza and the person who liked Chinese food never got to have their favorite, that wouldn't be very fair either. So sometimes when you're in the group that has the most, that all wants the same thing, more people, just because more people want it your way doesn't mean that the other people should never get their way. In our country, we have a way of making decisions called voting. And right now we just had an election and people were very excited about the election and who's going to win the election. And a lot of people wanted one person and a lot of people wanted another person. And you can't have them both. It's going to be one or the other. Some people are going to be happy. Some people are going to be sad that their person didn't get elected. One of the things about the way we do it in our country is that we don't always get our way. Sometimes when I vote, the person that I want or the thing that I want wins. Sometimes it doesn't win. Sometimes more people want something else, and so I don't get what I want. We don't always get our way, but we always get our say. We get to say what we want. And it's important, same thing with groups of friends. If you're trying to get along with your friends and, if maybe most of you like to play football and you play football most of the time when you get together, but somebody else would rather play Frisbee, maybe sometimes, even though most people like football better, maybe sometimes the group should play Frisbee. So that person can be happy too. And then they can play football other times. We get along better if we make sure that nobody gets left out, that everybody gets their turn sometimes. And even when we're in the group that has the most people that want the same thing, it'd be kind of like being bullies if we never let the other person have the other thing. So I hope that when you're with your friends, you can make your decisions in a way that's fair and that helps you all get along. And you can take turns getting the things that you want. Hope that you have a good week. Bye.